What's going on, guys? Welcome to Drive Talk Therapy. So today we're going to talk about doing what makes you happy. You know, that could be, that hobby you like doing, or that, physical activity you like to have fun with, or, it could be you spoiling your boyfriend or spoiling your girlfriend, or whatever. Going to the movies, or, occupying your time with something you like to do. For me, I love scuba diving, just being under the deep blue sea, under the ocean. It's just a unique experience, But one of my best, hobbies and exotic sports is skiing. I love skiing. I love snowboarding. And, I used to go every spring break and, take Jaden with me. And Jaden just loves to ski. But, I remember we'd go to Keystone every year, and, I never snowboarded in my life, and I actually had to take a 3-day course just to learn how to snowboard. And I remember my first time snowboarding, I went 3 miles up a mountain, and it literally took me a whole hour just to get down. There was a lot of falling, a lot of bumps, a lot of bruises, a lot of times on the ground. And I was just literally done. But I got down, and by the time I actually got to the bottom of the mountain, I actually learned how to snowboard. Like, I literally was doing it. It just took me a whole hour. But, and of course, I like working out. I like the gym. I like running. I like being under the stars, hiking. I like being on the outdoors. But the point of all this is do something that makes you happy, that you can enjoy yourself doing, even if it's doing it alone. You don't necessarily have to be with somebody to make yourself happy. I mean, that's the whole point of you finding yourself and getting to know yourself better, and just going through that process that you need to go through. Especially when you're spending a lot of alone time. Do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you can't make anybody else happy until you make yourself happy first. And once you get comfortable doing that, it's limitless. And I truly mean that, you know what I mean? But make yourself happy first. Get out there. Do that sport that you have never done that you've always wanted to try. Or do that activity that's always piqued the interest, and you don't know unless you try. Anyway, guys, do what makes you happy. Put a smile on your face and keep doing you. Tell your loved ones you love them. Might not get another chance.